Hello, I am Sonali Pawar. In this video, I will show you how to switch from one activity to the another activity. I have already executed this program. I will show you the output of this project or app. Here, this is my first activity where I will enter the details of the user, and when user click on the submit button, I will open the another page. So I will first enter the details. See in the text box they have shown that enter name. This is possible through the hint property of the text box. After that I will enter the Pune. Next, when I click in this phone number text box, it automatically shows me only numbers. This is possible through give the input type is equal to phone number. I will enter the phone number here. After that, here in the email ID I will write a@gmail.com. I finish with this. I will click on the submit button and you are able to see it switch from one activity to the another, and on the second page it shows me the details which I have already entered in the previous activity. So in this video I will show you how to switch from one activity to another, and also I will show you how to send the information from one activity to the another activity. So let's start. For that, first create the new project. Now how to create the project? You have to click on the file menu, go into the file menu, next click on new, and after that click on the new project. After that you are able to see this dialog box. After that click on empty activity, then next, and here you are able to give the name for your application. Suppose I said that my application intent, this is the name of my application, and after that I will click on the finish. Once you click on the finish, you are able to see it created the new project, and by default it creates the two files. First one is a main activity.java and activity main.xml. So it created these two files, and if you want to switch from one activity to another, it is possible through the intent only. I have to create the object of the intent. Right now I will take two text boxes, first to enter the name and second to enter the address, and after that I will take one submit button. So I will go into the design view of this activity. So this is the design view of my first activity, and here by default it shows one text view. Just delete that text view, and after that click on this text. After that click on this plain text and just drag and drop this plain text in your design. You have to just drag and drop it. After that, set some properties of this text view. Main property is the ID property. Set the ID property of this text box. Just click on this attribute tab, and here you are able to see the ID property. I will say that txt name. After that press enter key, and after that again click on the refactor, so that it will make a change in all over project. So once you done that, then connect your component so that when you execute the program, it shows that component at the proper location. Next, I will set some more properties. I will just erase this from the text, and in the hint I will return enter name. And this through this input type you can set the input time. Suppose you want to enter the phone number, that time set input type is equal to phone number. You can set this property through the code. Here, for that you have to just go into the code. Right now the input type property of this my edit text is set to the text person name. You can change it to the phone if you want to enter the phone number in that text. Now like that I will take one more text box, and also I will take one more button. See, I have taken here one more text box and one button, and I have set same properties of this text box also. I have set the ID property of this text box to the txt address. This ID property we require while coding, and for the submit button I have connected this component, and also have set the ID property to the btn submit. Just press the enter key and just again click on the refactor, and also I have set text property of this button to the submit. So because of that you can see the submit text onto the button. Now our design part is over. We will write the code. Now I said that I have to switch from one activity to the another. So for that I will take one more activity. I will go into the file menu, then select new, and after that click on the activity, and after that click on the empty activity. Here you are able to give the name for your activity. Right now I will keep as it is, then click on finish. Once you click on the finish, again it creates the two file for the second activity. One is a Java file and second one is a XML file. Right now I will not do anything in the Java file of the second activity, but in the design view I will just click on the design view. Here I will take one text view. I will just drag and drop the text view in the design. And same way I will set the some properties of this text view. Means I will just connect that component, and also I will set the ID properties of this text view. See, I have connected this text view to the screen, and also I have increased the text size. I have set the text property as a text view as it is, and the main property, that's the ID property, I have set to the text view. Next thing is my second activity is ready. Now from the first activity I want to call this a second activity. So for that I will go into the Java file of the first activity, and in the Java file of the first activity you have to create the object of the intent. So as I said that when user click on the submit button, I want to open the another activity. So for that, first create the object of the submit button. So I will just go into the Java file, and how to create the object, just use the button, and after that you can give name for your button. You can give any name. After that, within the bracket again write down the button. Next, find view by ID. This is the one function, and here link your button which is a present in the design view. Then only you are able to set the listener for your button. r.id.btn submit. This is the name of my button. Now next thing is, using this object or variable btn sub, I can able to add the listener for my button. So I will say that btn sub dot set listener, then write down new on and just press the tab key. It automatically creates the code, and automatically it creates the one function on click where when user click on that button, what functionality or which statement I want to execute, I will write that statement in this function. So here I want to open the another activity. For that I will create the intent object in this on click function. So I will say that intent, and after that you can give any name for your intent. Suppose I said that I new intent, and I have to pass the two parameters to the intent. You can say intent constructor. First parameter is where I want to open that activity. So I will say that get application context, and which activity you want to open. I have to specify name of that activity. So I will say that main activity 2. I want to open that. Means here you have to specify the name of Java file of second activity, but instead of .java you have to write down the .class, then put the semicolon. Now next you have to call the one function, that's the start activity function, and pass this I to this function. Means here I have created the object of the intent and pass that object to the start activity function. So this is the way to open the another activity. I will show you this program. I will execute this program and I will show you the output of this program. This is the output of our program. I will enter the name, suppose Sonali. After that I will enter the address, and I will click on the submit button. When I click on the submit button, it will open the another activity, but it will not pass the information from one activity to the another activity. So I will tell you how to pass it. To pass the information, first I will go into the main activity, means from which activity you want to open the another activity. So before starting the new activity, first send some information with this intent. Here right now I have just written intent get application context, and I said that I want to open the main activity too, but with I want to pass some information. So for that I will say that I dot there is a one function put extra. Through that I am able to send the information. So you have to use that function put extra. In that first I will write the name of my variable. Suppose I said that p name, this is the name of my variable, and what is the value of that variable. So whatever the data entered by the user in that text box, this text box are present in the design. So user will enter the data into this text box, and I want to fetch that data or I want to read that data. So for that you have to create the object of this text boxes into the Java file. Means how we created the object of this button, same way you have to create the object of these two text boxes also. So for that, these are the edit text. So create the object of, or you can say variable of edit text. I will say that edit text. Here you can give any name for your edit text. I will say suppose ed name. After that, again write down the edit text. E must be capital. And after that, using this find view by id, I can link my text box. So r.id dot name of my that text box is txt name, and same way I will link the another text box and I will give the name here ed, suppose add. After that again write down the edit text and call the function find view by id. Write down here r.id dot txt address, and after that put the semicolon. So like that I have created the object of this two text boxes, and using this variable name I can read the data. Whatever the data user will enter in the text box, I will read that data using this object. So I will say that here ed name dot I want data, so I will use the get text method. Then I will convert that text into the string. After that put the semicolon. Now I want to pass one more information or one more variable. Then I will say that I dot put extra and give the name for your variable. Here also you can give any name. I will say that p add comma, and this address will be present in the second text box, that's the ed add. So I will say that ed add dot get text dot to string is converted into the string. So like that I am passing the two values. First variable is a p name and second variable is a p address. Through that I am passing the values. Now the coding part of the first activity is done. Now we will write the code into the second activity. We do not have to do anything in the design. We have already taken the text view. So I will go into the Java file of the second activity. In the second activity, see, I said that I want to set something to this text box. So to set anything to text view or text box, you have to first create the object of that text view or text box. So this is a text view. So create the object of text view in activity 2. So how to create that? Use the text view. And after that give the name for your text view. Suppose I said that txt info, this is the name of my text view, is equal to, again you have to write down text view, and here write down find view by id. That is the function which is used to link the you can say component find view by id. After that I will say that r.id dot, and the name of that text view is a text view, so I will just use it. Now next thing is, whatever the data sent by the first activity, I have to first read that data, and I am passing that data through the intent. So create the object of intent first. So I will say that intent. Here also you can give any name for your intent, and after that instead of writing the new intent, use the function get intent. And after that I will just create two variables here. String str1 is equal to, I said that I dot get string extra, and I want value of the variable name. Means whatever the data present in the p name, store that data into the variable str1. So whatever the name you are given here for that variable, it should be same in the second activity. Then only it will read that data. After that I am passing one more you can say value. So I will create one more variable str2, and here I will say that I dot get string extra, and here I will say that p, I think I given name p add, and put the semicolon. P add, yes. Now after that means I'm storing this p name and address into str1 and str2. Now I want to set that string to the text view which is present in the design. So through this object I'm able to set it. I will say that txt info dot txt info dot set text. This is the method, and what I want to set, I want to set str1 plus str2, whatever the data present in the str1 and 2, concat that string and store that string into this text view. But here through this it will shows the output, like suppose name is Sonali and address is Pune, so it will shows the output like that. But what I want output like name colon Sonali. After that onto the next line I want address colon Pune. So how to do that? For that you have to write down some code. First I want name, so write down it in the double quote. I will say that name colon space. Here instead of Sonali I will write the str1, means whatever the value present in the str1, print that value, plus I want to go to the next line, so I will use the slash n. After that I want to write this address as it is, so use the address colon, and after that instead of Pune I will use the str2, means whatever the data present in the str2, print that data. So this is the way through this I will able to print such an output. I will just copy that and paste here. Now next thing is, see I have taken two variables here, str1 and str2. I have set str1 is equal to I dot get string extra. You can write this code directly here. Instead of str1 you can write I dot get string extra in bracket p name, then also okay, it also works. So our coding part is done here. Now I will show you the output of this program. Let me execute the program. Now we will see output of our program. Enter name, I will enter Harsh, and here I will enter the address. After that I will click on the submit button. You can see it shows the output name colon Harsh and address colon Pune. So like that you can send the information. You can add the more text boxes in your application. Right now I added only 2 text boxes. You can send the phone number, email ID, means you can send the all other information. I hope you got this concept. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share my channel, and thanks for watching my video. Thank you.